Day 235. I think I found out that you can take this thing off, and it makes it a lot easier to get this thing in and out. And the pump that's inside here, apparently you can test it. So I'm going to take that back apart and test the pump. Apparently you can fix the pump. Maybe fix the pump.
Welcome back, everyone who's following along on this crazy hurricane salvage boat rebuild project I got myself into. Today I'm going to try to get this motor running by repairing the fuel vapor separator, armed with information from the internet and my trial and errors shown in my last video. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what the problem is. So here I'm going to try to fix it for as cheap as possible.
Got this thing out. I put it, got it unplugged. Put a battery on those two terminals there. It's got plus and minus. I line it up and just tapped the connection. I got a lot of sparks resistant right away. I felt a little tiny movement try to happen in here, like a little almost or something. So figured it'll creep. It'll creep will do for us. Spray it everywhere we can get it. Oh God. I know now that there's a fuel vapor separator, basically a carburetor. I started tapping on it, and it just started coming out. Oh, look at that. It looks like jelly. Ooh.
This place is different than the deep creek.
Oh yeah. That's what I was supposed to pick up on the way home from work. Hey.
Just wanted to emphasize how many times I hit this with a screwdriver. I think that's the best way to try to, strategize and get this pump to be freed up. I think it's something I always seen people do before, just hit it with a screwdriver and it should work. A lot of times, just hit it a lot of times.
Here, we can try the test stand real quick. I'll get our clips are handy. And let's see what happens. Feel a jolt in the motor, like some movement, like I want to move. Come on, baby, move, baby. Go bang on the end. Oh. What the fuck was that? That was awesome. Does it really work? Can it run? Fuck yes. Alright, I'm gonna lube it in. Dude, this is what I did. I got this yellow hammer right here. And just bang the fuck out of it. Alright, this sounds like gas and deep creep. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's good signs. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, I think I fixed a $400 pump. Hey, oh shit, burns a little bit. Can't believe I'm ready for another round of trying and the sun's still up. Reassembled that whole thing.
See, I told you just hitting it with a hammer and a screwdriver would make it work. This baby's running. Time to go fishing. this point, that sounds like 150 horsepower of fuck yeah, and no water coming out the pee hole. So let's see what that problem is.
I'm able to hook up this hose rig to that flush port. That chunk of shit came out. And it's finally peeing, so it's not clogged. So it could be a water pump. I don't know. Hopefully this will fix the water pump, and I'll put the must back on it, and we'll get a pee. Let that baby run. See what happens.
After a few seconds, boom, starts peeing. Looks like we don't need a water pump after all.
Just like your farm animals and your boat motor. They start peeing, good to go. I got a lot of bolts that I gotta find out where the fuck they go. And it just sounds like an animal.
Went ahead and revved the motor up a couple times, helped burn off any remaining soot, cleaners, and junk inside the motor from the Hurricane. I also found out that there's a rev limiter, so I couldn't, in neutral, get the motor to rev much higher than 3,000 RPMs. That's when it was shaking and bogging down. It also helped to shoot all that smoke out of there, so I think we're good. The motor runs. That answers the question. The motor will run if you get fuel into it and get the cylinders freed up. That's really all it took to get this thing working, was some cleaner and some elbow grease and some hitting it with a hammer and a screwdriver, and boom, there we go, we're running. Okay, if you've made it this far into my 4th video about my Hurricane salvage boat, thank you so much for following along. If you haven't subscribed, please do it, share it, send it to a friend you think will like it, and leave me some comments. I can't wait to make the next video about this boat. I've got so much more to do. The motor runs. I haven't even changed the oil in it. I wonder what that's going to look like. Does the boat float? I don't know. Do I have the right trailer for it? No. I got a lot of work to do. Stick around.